welcome to another Keen C Make Us Rain stream. I think it's only Mars in the chat in a minute, but either way, with my lovely co-hosts like to introduce themselves.
Sure. First again. I'm Crystal. My channel is Crystal's Cluster, where I make a clusterfuck of content ranging from whatever the hell I decide to do at any given day, whether it's writing, gaming, D&D, or witchy woohoo stuff now, apparently. And I'm also writing a vampire book, and apparently it's more than one now, and I'm terrified of everything. It's fine.
I love the witchy woohoo part. That's everything. What's good, y'all? I'm Grayson Wild, and I write with pride. I dabble in fantasy, high, low, and all in between, accompanied by a warm mug of coffee. I'm currently working on book 1 of my fantasy series, Project Defenders. You can find me at Ko-fi, Instagram, and Twitter with the same username, I write with pride. And on to you, Katie.
Hi, I'm Katie Ann. I am theoretically taking a hiatus from YouTube, but you can find me every Friday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time with the Troublemakers. And I'm currently working on 4 books, all stacked together in a trench coat, and I'm trying to outline them. So pray for me and my sanity because it's difficult.
Okay, you went a little bit robotic there, but I think I got most of that.
Oops. Oh, damn it. Not again, no!
It works though when you mention trench coat. Like that's perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah, I'm kind of obsessed with that.
Oh, Lord.
It's fine. And my name is Marta, you're on my channel, and I make videos sometimes, and also I write. Except I haven't been, but I used to write. I will write again one day. Probably.
Hopefully.
And if anyone doesn't know what May Chaos Rain is, because I can see at least one face in the chat that I don't recognize, it is an event that we're doing to celebrate the anniversary of our little streaming group, comprised of myself, Crystal, Mars, and Violet, who are not on camera right now, because this is Queen's Clash. We are fighting against each other in separate teams, so we've got the lovely Katie and Grayson to substitute them. And if you spot Mars and Violet in the chat, feel free to fight against them and defend your queens, because that is one of the prompts.
But nice.
So, yes, you're all participating in Make Chaos Rain, right? How is that going? How many prompts do you have left?
I still have to make a craft based off my work in progress.
Look at my notion.
I may or may not be failing miserably because my life is a pendulum with a rocket attached to it. So
Oh no.
I am trying my absolute bestest, and I'm sure it's fine.
That's all we can ask for.
We're only halfway through the month, so you've got plenty of time.
Yeah. I can't remember which one I did, but I know I did one of them.
Okay.
Take me from myself.
Oh my
Shall I
gosh,
say hi
sorry.
to a couple of people while you look it up?
Yeah, sorry. Oh, here we go. I've done 3 prompts so far, but we're working on several of them. Several of them are in progress, so we're working on it.
I was promised a plot bunny video. Is that still happening?
It is. It's just it's a very long video. So, we'll see when it goes up.
The prompt was plot bunny day, not plot bunny month.
Yeah, I just talk a lot, okay, Martha? I just talk a lot. I don't shut up.
That's fine. I'm looking forward to seeing it. We've got Mars in the chat. Hello. I'm sorry, my voice is funny. In my defense, I've been at work for 8 hours, then I ran to a station to catch my train, got there, and they announced that it was cancelled. And after waiting around for 10 minutes, my boyfriend convinced me to just take a taxi, because otherwise I would have been late.
Oh,
Yeah, that's awful.
that should be a crime, like
So I'm
canceling
very
a train.
tired right now. I know, right? They always do that. It's terrible.
I feel
Awful.
your pain. We just got the buses back last week, and they were on strike for 2 weeks.
Oh, that's
I haven't
sucks.
been able to go anywhere because everywhere I want to go is a bus ride.
Oh no.
Aw,
So feel your pain, and I'm glad you made it.
thank you. Yeah, I kind of like completely rely on the trains to get to work, and sometimes they do go on strike like for a day, and it's like, I gotta get to work, please.
Work now, please.
We've got Sarah here. Hello, hi, another Team C representative. Cool Gamers here, hello. Also, Mars is chuckling at being the only person here. Steek is here, hi friend. Team C.
Aye.
Now an 8-book series. Wait, what?
Oh yeah, you weren't here yesterday when Crystal made this realization that she has So you have the 3 books from the original 1 book. Then you have the sequel to that. And then you have 2 prequels and 2 spin-offs.
Okay.
Oh.
The thing is, I found my old notes in like deep in my Scrivener file, and your girl had titles for everything. And so now I'm just going to commit to the bit and hope to God everything's fine.
Even if everything's
Holy
not fine, at least just commit to the bit.
Yeah.
Always commit to the bit.
Yep.
Is Charles in all of those books?
No. Yes. Yes. No and no.
Oh.
Majority, though, it seems.
Yes.
He can always be added in later. You know, you can always just sneak him into the other ones.
I mean, I haven't decided how much of like the main cast is going to be in the 2 spin-offs. And one of the prequels, he hasn't been born yet. So
Fair enough. I want him in the 2 spin-offs though.
we will see.
I'm trying to think of a way around him not being born yet. I'm coming up with nothing.
Put him in the epilogue.
Think about it. Because there are time gaps.
Katie may or may not be a robot. Not anymore, don't worry.
Thank God.
Team C may have more people, but we have Madison, and I think she counts for 10 people. Well, in terms of how many words you can write, sure, but this
Oh, yeah.
isn't about words.
No.
So.
Words is just like one part of the entire thingamajig.
It's a part that I haven't really gotten to yet. I haven't written a single word in May.
Oh, no.
It's fine.
It's fine.
This morning, Mars did their internet-free writing day, and now that they're done writing, they get to dig around on the internet.
Nice. What are you going to do?
Internet-free writing day this morning?
Well, I
don't
guess
think
Mars
you
is done
understand the
writing.
definition of a day.
If Mars is done writing for the day, why am I defending Mars? Never mind. Yeah, no internet.
Because we have a natural inclination to defend our friends, even though they're on the opposite side of the fence, and it hurts my soul.
Got caught up there in the moment.
It's fine, I'm just kidding, Mars. You can define it however you like. It's your prompt after all. That last note didn't sound so certain.
Because I had to think.
The parents can be pregnant with Charles?
This is true. Just all depends on, because years is not 1 or 2. It's like 100.
Okay, but if the parents are immortal, maybe they're like pregnant and have a dormant pregnancy and he doesn't get born until 100 years later? I don't know. Give me something, Crystal.
I know the magic in my world is fucked up, but
Even 100 years later.
100-year pregnancy sounds like a nightmare.
Oh no. Oh, no. Imagine the cravings though for 100 years.
Oh my God.
I'm also trying to figure this out because it's not exactly human parents either. Excuse me while I punctuate every sentence I have with my soda.
Jess is here, although I'm not gonna read out her comment because it is offensive.
Rare.
Team C for the win.
And Madison is here to also go against Team Z.
Terrible.
Like in Queen Charlotte, a Bridgerton story when spoiler is announced as being the unborn baby of spoiler. I have no idea what any of that means. But...
Spin-off Charles stuff.
Yeah.
My brain.
Well, I'm not gonna write for 24 hours straight. Yes, that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't
I feel
recommend
like
it.
that would be a fun challenge. I say as
A
someone who
fun?
doesn't sleep.
I don't know. I don't know if I've made it 24 hours, but I've made time. It's been a problem.
I've done about 13, 14 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, about the
Yeah.
same.
I really want to try like an 8-hour writing day at some point where I pretend like I just do my normal work hours but for writing instead of for my job and see if I can actually do it. I don't think I've ever tried that before.
I believe in you. Just make sure you have ample snacks and sleep.
Yes.
And also friends, like doing live streams and stuff, or like in the sprinting room. That's how I get most of my work done. Because Madison is always in there. And I'm like, ooh, I could just join the sprint.
That's how I'm able to sit so long. I'll find one of my friends, usually like Kira L. Rose is always writing, or Portia. And I'm like, hey, I put on some private sprints, and we're in there for hours on it. And it's like, oh, it's been over half a day.
Oh, God.
It was light out when I started. How is it dark now?
I have asked myself that question and have had people tap me on the shoulder and remind me that the sun has gone down and the rest of the world has already gone to bed. Like, oops.
Jess is at work, so can't hear us, but wanted to pop in and say hi and yell Team Sky rules.
Bleh.
Oh, you're wrong, but we love you anyway. This is for you because you can't hear me, so you can get a visual love. Madison will defend Mars. They got her back. We established on my Team Sky sprints that whenever you're writing that day has to be free of internet. Okay, well, fine. That makes sense. I guess if this was Team Sky's decision, we have to abide by it.
I guess. Have an anarchy over there in their kingdom.
Also, Calamus, yeah, hello. I mean, the length of a day of a societal construct that has no inherent meaning, I would argue.
Ooh.
So you're saying I should be able to write as long as I want to. Got it.
I'll buy that.
Yeah.
Elephants are pregnant for 2 years, and mortals have to suffer a century. Yikes.
I would never want to come back as an elephant because no.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Immortal pregnancy cravings are why there are food shortages, because the immortal eats up all the supplies.
I buy that.
Rude.
You can work with this crystal. This has some really good ideas.
Yeah, but my brain still has way too many questions.
That's what writing is for. You find the answers while you're writing.
That's true.
Mars values sleep.
What is that? I don't know what that is.
It's the thing that I'm gonna do the second the stream is over. Sky Kingdom is just salty that they don't have the amazing song Under the Sea. Yes, exactly.
Nice.
Also, Martha, my friend, has let me know that they have finished the questionnaire and I have sent it to another friend. Thank you, that's so
Yay.
sweet. Anyone that isn't on the Discord or hasn't seen the Discord, my sibling is working on a questionnaire for like figuring out the relationship that language has on gender identity. And it's for trans or non-binary people only, but if anyone's interested, I will pop the link in the chat during the next sprint. And yeah, any responses would be appreciated. Okay, but we have Somewhere Over the Rain. You do, that sounds amazing.
That is a really pretty song.
It is.
What's everyone doing during this sprint?
I am returning to the danger that is my Notion page and the Incarnate Wiki that needs to be written so I can stay consistent with this godforsaken 8-book plan.
Ooh, exciting. I love a wiki. I love an ocean.
I'm not gonna lie, kind of addicted. Except for this is becoming a problem because it's taking me longer to actually start redrafting book 2. But
Aww.
it's gonna be worth it in the end
Yeah.
because at least I won't have to change things every freaking 5 minutes.
That's true.
Good point.
I fully support this because I also have a Notion addiction.
Mhm.
I need
have-
all of you to just like film a Notion tour and let me watch it.
I will show you my Notion if you want, but so far as of right now, it is very heavily spoiler-ishness.
Mm.
So I don't really want to put that on the internet.
Okay, well, you get to finish the second book and the rest of the series first. I read all of them, and then you show me your Notion. How's that?
Deal.
Grayson, what's your excuse?
I'm so glad that the mug did not reach my lips with that one.
You say that as I literally had the water bottle to my lips and I had to move the bottle before I snorted it. My Notion is it's a little messy. You have to give me like 30 minutes to clean it up, and then I'll be like, oh, here you go. I've shown many people my Notion. I don't mind showing them. I do have a blank of the world building template that I use. I showed the blank first to show what it's supposed to look like, and then I show the mess that is mine. And then Kelly showed me another template for world building, and I was like, well, you can't just show me that because now I have to try this out to see if it works just as good as the one I'm using.
Oh, was that the one that I linked in the Discord last night?
I have no clue. She's like, oh, I saw this. I'm like, cool. She sent it to me, and I'm staring at it like, I have to use it now. You can't just show this to me. She's like, Grayson, no. I was like, no, Grayson, yes, I'm going to do this. So that's what I'm going to be working on today to see if that works for me or not.
Oh my gosh.
Hmm.
Oh, I love Notion. I love using it. And, you know, you can always say that it's like, you know, you're working on it and it's like writing because you're world building. You know, so it's not procrastination. Not yet.
Not at all.
Mm.
No,
No.
not even a little bit.
Fine.
It's great. It's fine. It's helping you in the long run. Future you will thank you.
Exactly, because not only are you getting things organized, but then you get to make it pleasing, like nice to the eyes, and then
Yes.
it's beautiful.
And then you want to work on it more. You want to work more on your project because you want to look at your pretty Notion. Hacks.
You totally don't
Very
get lost
valid
staring at it
point.
for like 10 minutes at a time, going,
No.
oh, my baby.
Like Kit said, time is a construct. So was it really 10 minutes or was it 30 seconds? Okay.
Exactly.
Not me making an entire character database off of one template, finding this other template. Like, well, now I have to start over on the characters because it all has to match now.
They all have to look
Always.
the same. They all have to have the same vibes.
And I still don't delete the old pages. They just sit there, a long list of pages.
What if you need them again?
Exactly.
What if you miss something? And then it's like, now you have to make it back up because you've forgotten it. So that's why my Scrivener's a problem.
Oh, such a mood. Such a mood. So I have to create more Scriveners so that for every different draft, because everything changes and I like move it over and I have to like reorganize it again. But I keep that old Scrivener because what if there's something else there?
I got Notion because my Scrivener's a godforsaken disaster.
See, this is why I have 20 versions of each chapter on my laptop.
It just
They
looks like
haven't
we're
changed
all
that
over
much,
organized.
My Scrivener now has 3 different versions of book 1 on it now. Like, oh dear God, someone save me. Please.
Someone save Scrivener.
That too, oh God, she's starting to freeze like a bitch.
Oh yeah.
Well, my original question was, what are we doing this sprint?
Oh right.
I said Notion and it just went to hell.
Spiral.
Oh no, but I really am actually working on that new world building template because I want to see if it works. But I'm also gonna check out something called Milanote because I heard that's really good for planning and planning. So I'm gonna try that out as well. Because if it works, I need to be able to work it into my system.
I need to have a Notion and a Milanote open side by side.
My Milanote is just as big of a disaster as my Scrivener is.
Oh, don't say that. Oh no. Oh no.
Or as much as it can be, because I only have the 100 free pages. It's fine.
Hmm. Well, at least I'll go in prepared.
I'm going to be working on outlining the Lake, actually, which is 4 novels in a trench coat, because I've written 33 or 34,000 words of it, and I've realized that, I probably need to have some semblance of idea of where everything's going. So that's what I'll be doing today, and suffering immensely while doing it. It's great.
Valid.
And I will be working on the final Make Chaos Brain prompt that I have left to do, which is the making prompt.
Ooh, what are you making? Can you tell us?
I was gonna keep it a secret, but at the same time I'm too excited about it, so yes, I can tell you. I'm making a map.
Oh, that's so exciting! Oh my
Nice.
gosh! Like, are you hand drawing it or using like Incarnate?
I'm hand drawing it, but digitally.
Okay, yeah,
Nice.
that's so exciting.
I know
Oh, I love
Grayson's very
maps.
good at maps. So shall we go into a sprint? I forgot that that's my responsibility to do.
What's responsibility?
How are we feeling about a nice chunky one?
Ooh, yeah.
I'm here for
Like
chunks.
45 minutes?
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh,
Love a chunky sprint.
nice.
All the chunks.
Gives me time to have a small existential crisis and be out of it by the end.
Yeah, why not? Treat yourself.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah, perfect.
Am I sharing? Yes, I am. Okay. Oh, before we do, Mars will be decorating the D&D notebook, having... What? My internet-free writing day has been planning D&D stuff, so I've got all my notes in a little notebook that I just had laying around. That sounds really nice.
Nice.
Okay, let's go sprint, everyone. Happy sprinting. That little fish animation is so cute. That was the end of the sprint.
I honestly forgot I was here. I'm not gonna lie.
I was very worried that I would forget and like not come back in time, and you guys would be like, "Okay, then what now?" Also, it is Queen Violet, Queen of the Sea, of the Sky, and Maker of the Sea Timer, because she generously made timers for both teams.
They're very beautiful timers.
Very, very.
I know, right? Violet's amazing. How was that sprint for everyone?
Some minor mistakes were made. And I started working on another profile for one of the other gods in my world. And the mistake was there was a live show going on early from one of the creators I follow. And I was watching that, and it got really distracting really quickly. And I was referring to it as a Katie incident with the way Katie watches tennis while she writes. That should explain the level of distracted I just got.
Hey, I still write while I'm watching tennis, so.
Okay, and I would love to explain, but. That's not happening.
I got into Milanote and I made a mistake because I'm like, okay, maybe I won't like it. No, I am loving this. I was like, oh no, this is going to be just as bad as Notion. I already see it.
It's so nice.
It's so nice.
If it was fully free for more than like 100 pages, I probably wouldn't have like switched off it. It's so nice.
Oh yeah, I'm staring at it. I'm like, oof. I'm going to have to really be careful with this.
I apologize for any weed whacker noises that may come through. Don't know why someone decided to weed whack in front of our house at this exact moment, but they did. But
I have to ask, what the hell is weed whacking?
It's like a long thing. You like.
It's like a lawnmower, but it's this big.
And it's like has a stick on. It's like on a stick, and you like it's for like the sides of curbs, like next to sidewalks, and like getting rid of weeds there.
And there's no actual blade. It's literally like a string of plastic that goes so fast that it cuts. Like it's super fast.
Let me send you a picture of a weed whacker.
In my head, I just imagine a person with like a baseball bat, like going whack the weeds.
It has a motor, so it's like whirring. So if you hear any whirring, that's what that is, and it's so irritating to me, but it's fine.
So when he first started talking about, when he first started saying, like, I apologize for any weed whacker noises coming through, I kind of expected one to come out of you, and I'm like, hold on. Like, oh, no judgment here. Shock.
I hope he stops some point. There isn't that much to weed whack, but he's there doing his thing. But I did end up writing like 600 words, so
That's good.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I did some progress on my map. I have been telling myself for literally the entire week, because I did the draft floor sketch layer of the map over the weekend, and I told myself that I would do a couple of line art for like a handful of houses every day this week. Today's the first day I've actually done that. The good news is I've done quite a lot of houses all in one go, so we're fine.
Ooh.
I might actually finish this in May, we'll see. We had... where was I? We had Nikki join us. Hi, Nikki. And love heart from Nikki. And Cool Gamers being cute. And Violet's here, hello. And Steve is indeed the problem. Mars is lying straight in front of me. I would
Lies
never
and
be
slander.
mean to anyone. I'm an angel. And Steve got to throw spaghetti at the wall and listen to Katie put it on a plate for him, so had a lovely sprint. It took me too long to figure out you weren't talking about real spaghetti, and I was very confused.
Yeah, he just sent me some spaghetti through the phone. Yeah.
Of
he
course he did.
Yeah, just some spaghetti through here. No, yeah, I was helping him out with a thing. He sent me a bunch of some voice notes.
Okay, cool.
So yeah.
Well, that sounds productive.
It was nice.
Miles did not decorate the notebook and instead spent 45 minutes petting Gremlin while watching Chloe entertain herself with a piece of string.
That makes all the sense in the world to me.
Honestly, a very productive way to spend 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Why not?
Always pet the cat.
Mm-hmm.
Nikki cleaned up the dishes from lunch and did some painting.
Nice.
And Skeek says a coincident, if you will.
Incident? I think
Just
it's
Katie incident.
Oh,
perhaps referring
okay.
to me mocking Katie for the fact that I was insufferably distracted by the live show that I was watching on my phone.
See, I thought this was like as in kind accident,
Mhm.
and I was like, who's been kind? I can't remember.
I don't know if I would actually call it a kind. No.
I read it as a kidcident, and I was like, "What kids are here? Who's having a kidcident? Like what? Get the kids out of here! No kids."
Oh my god.
Skeek, I think you need to try harder with that one. Come up with some alternative suggestions. We'll get back to you with some feedback. Mars says Katie miming feedbacking is fantastic. I agree.
Always here for you.
Especially as someone that doesn't know what it's actually supposed to look like. Perfect. Violet ate a bunch of cookies, but they were from her making prompt, so still MCR related. Ooh!
Nice.
Lovely.
Do we get
True.
to know any details about these cookies? What were they? How are they related to your story? Tell me everything. Also, Ty is here. Hi! Anyone want to make me a second draft general to-do list for my brain? It depends on your definition. I would say step 1 would just be reading through it. Step 2 would be making a list of the things you want to change. If your definition was make the list of the things to change for you, then you're gonna have to send me your book. So,
Yeah. Mhm.
there's that. Mars cannot believe she just accused me of lying. I would never. And I would never be mean to you, so...
Someone's
lying. Yeah. Same brain. Same brain.
sharing a brain. It's great.
A Katie-cident or a Katie incident.
That one's my favorite
Brilliant.
one. That's amazing.
I'm kind of obsessed.
Gotta coin that one.
I love it. Yes. No, Skeek. No, bad. Get
Need to
back
pull-
to your thinking corner.
Like where he said earlier, says I'm the problem, it's me. Like, yeah. The problem is in fact you.
There is a comment I can make, and I'm just gonna continue to drink my hot chocolate.
I did almost choke on my water that time, so thank you, Steve. That was lovely. That was so lovely.
Because there's some words that can be said, and I don't know if I'm capable of saying them out loud on a live.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, since this is an MCR-related stream, why don't we try and get stuff back on track? Away from the steak-induced chaos, and into one of the questions I was gonna ask you guys, which is, out of any prompts that you have completed so far, which one was the most fun and the one that you enjoyed the most? And, tell me what you did for it. And if you're Crystal and you've barely started, which prompt are you most looking forward to doing out of the ones you have left?
There, the stake through the heart. It's a thing.
That was the sweetest way to call someone out.
Leave it to Marta, man. Okay. So. You've murdered me, Marta. Good job. So to be fair, I did halfway start the craft prompt. I only stopped because I realized it's going to take me probably a couple of months to finish. So I stopped that one. And technically, I'm currently working on the Plot Bunny prompt because I'm working on the wiki. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it, and I will fight anyone who disagrees with me.
My Plot Bunny day was just doing Notion for different projects, so you're fine.
Now, what was the Crystal call-out half of the question? Because your girl just...
Which prompt are you most looking forward to, as opposed to which one was your favorite to do so far?
Gotcha. Definitely the Plot Bunny. Actually doing book 2, I am really looking forward to. I'm itchy to start it, but world building is a problem.
Yeah.
That's it.
Grayson?
Definitely Plot Bunny.
Ah.
I said that because I've had a couple in my head and it's been annoying me. And every time I get one, Kelly's like, Grayson, don't. Grayson, don't. Grayson, stop. And Anne's like, do it.
Do it.
So that day just get it all out of my head. I have about 6 documents, one document per Plot Bunny. So I got all of that out, thank goodness, and I put it to the side. So that was super helpful for my brain.
Do we get a clue as to what your Plot Bunny was?
In short, I'm gonna call it the Nightmare. Because it's romance related, and I don't write romance, but it's there. So I'm like, I'm not gonna ignore it because it's romance. Because hey, I can actually realize, oh, I like this. So I put it to the side and said, I hope that I actually dislike this later, so I don't have to write it.
Wow. That is the first time I've heard someone say, oh, I hope I don't like this idea later.
Some way around it.
It's like, what if there's this angel whose soul broke apart and went into another person, and then their other half comes to fight them, and they fall in love. And I was like, oh, I like this idea. And I started writing it out. I'm like, oh, this is romance. Oh, this is romance. So I just shoved that away. It's like, let me dislike this later.
I hope you don't. That sounds fun. Sounds like great.
It does sound fun, but I don't want to do it.
Just gotta like trademark it and then sell it to someone else to like write.
Ooh, good idea.
I understand the type of in my soul though. I think that's why my book plan is so damn long. Is the longer it takes me to write the prequel, the longer I don't have to write a romantic subplot.
Yeah, I actually wrote the romantic subplot out of the story right now because I had one there. Then I was like, wait, did I just completely write this out? Yes. And I'm like, I'm going to keep it this way. Now we're just buddies.
That's good too, though. Goodness. I'm like everyone else. My favorite prompt has been the Plot Bunny prompt.
Jesus.
The best one!
I love plot bunnies. Okay, I'm a girl who loves a lot of plots, a lot of things, and I'll like think of something and then I'll tell someone, and usually that person is my friend Miranda, and Miranda will be like, you could just combine this with something else you already wrote, and I'm like, but that's not as fun. What if I just made something new? So, I love the plot bunny. It gave me a break from thinking about how insane I am for writing 4 books in a trench coat. Because once something's a plot bunny and you're not drafting it, it's perfect. You don't have to like worry about any problems that it's happening, and structure it, things making actual sense. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. When it's a plot bunny, it's great.
I totally get that because like I've been basically completely unable to draft anything since starting my new job. Like my brain has not recovered from learning all the new things yet.
Mhm.
But the plot bunny day was really fun because it was just like zero pressure, just brainstorming, like all vibes, no plot. And it was
Yes.
just fun. But I would still say that my favorite would be the making prompt because I'm having so much fun making this map.
Nice.
I love that.
There were a couple of
Steve's
people.
comment murdered me.
I am not gonna go back to
Just let that one derail.
I'm trying so hard. And then Skeek is just there like, have this.
I take partial responsibility, Marta.
Oh, you should. Nikki's going to make Yorkshire pudding this weekend with gear stew/roast and is very excited. I have watched so many TikToks. That sounds so good. I hope you share some photos. I'm excited to see how it turns out. I don't even know what this is in reference to.
That we've just gone completely unhinged. It's fine.
Also, Skeek, my annoyance at you right now is completely for comical effect. I love you. Thank you for being here. Mars had fun decluttering. They've gotten 2 boxes of stuff and a trash bag of clothing to bring to the local second-hand shop, plus bought a bunch of books to little free libraries. Aww, that sounds great.
That's so cute.
I told myself that I was gonna do the decluttering prompt even if I wasn't on Team Sky, and I have not. I need this to be an obligation for me to actually do this, otherwise I'm not going to.
It's so true. I had to be bullied into decluttering.
Yeah.
Very productive. Ty missed the crack prompt. I'm not surprised, Ty, so did I.
Apparently Steve's just making up his own prompts. It's fine.
I mean, Skeek is an unofficial Chaos Queen, so if he wants to make up a crack prompt, then go for it. Who are we to stop him?
Yeah.
Sarah's lurking, but loves hearing people talk about blood bunnies. Aww. Well, it's still nice having you. Mars says, I decluttered weeks ago and the stuff has just been sitting there, so I'm not sure how productive I've really been. Well, it counts.
Yeah. The hardest part is starting, so you've started.
Absolutely. Grayson, have you heard Origin of Love from Hedwig and the Angry Inch? That's basically the premise of the song.
Which is another good reason for me to just say, let's not like it.
Oh, I see what happened. Okay. Sorry.
The declutter alone is great. You'll get it taken off before you move. Yes, that's definitely good. See, this is another reason I should be decluttering, because we're gonna be house hunting soon.
Ooh, fun.
That's exciting.
Yes, that stuff is not coming with Mars and the partner. And no, but Crystal said she was postponing the crack prompt and I'm going crazy.
To be fair, I had another version of this happen on a different live. Is the new fangs I'm still getting used to talking with, so some letters kind of get blurred together, and I was talking really fast, so
Right. I get it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Supposed to be craft. Whew.
Yes, this makes much more sense.
Yes.
How are you feeling about a little sprint?
Sure.
I say
do it.
little. How are you feeling about a normal-sized sprinter?
I mean,
I mean, I thought that was a normal size sprint.
for Marta, maybe. For the rest of the world,
Nah, we don't have time for another 45 minutes, but how is 45... sorry, 25... I've already done 8 hours of maths today. I should not be expected to do more maths.
you're okay, love. You're okay.
That's all right. I have sympathy. I can't do like 2 minutes of math, let alone 8 hours.
Right?
Mm. Okay. Where's that timer gone?
It's true, Steeg. They're actually really sharp too. It's a problem.
Ooh. No, no, no.
Ooh. Hello, Malin. You're just in time for our final sprint, which is going to be 25 minutes. Let me see if I can get it up and then go plug my laptop in before it dies. Okay, happy sprinting. Well, that startled me. How did everyone do?
Pretty good. Now that there was no live to distract me, I got some work done in writing the history of this particular religion, and now I'm trying to figure out the culture.
Oh.
That's fun.
That sounds fun.
Yes.
How
I
did
got
the
nothing
fellow
done.
do?
I got nothing done. I heard several knocks at the door. I'm like, who's at the door? And I got a present from my sister-in-law.
Ooh.
And it's a Chinese tea steeper. It's very pretty.
Ooh.
That
Fun.
sounds
That's
amazing.
Love
Yes,
good
I sat around playing with that. And I was like, I'm going to drink all the tea now. All the tea.
Yep.
The first
Which is
thing I
necessary.
want to do when I have a bigger kitchen is buy a tea, like, pot thingy for myself. 'Cause
You should, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
right now I'd have nowhere to put it, and I'd be scared that I just knock it over while making tea because my kitchen is so tiny. But like when I have a place where it fits, I'm getting one.
That'll be an exciting day. I did a little more work, and then I asked our resident nurse, Stieg, about heart arrhythmias and such, because one of my characters has a heart arrhythmia, and I was asking questions about what if a certain scenario would work because of that. And in a strange twist of fate, it turns out it would, kind of.
Ooh.
So we love that.
Always good when that works out.
Yes, so I'm very thankful to Stieg for helping me with these random medical questions.
Aye.
Yeah, that's a good point. I've never considered that before, but
He's a
Steve,
very, very good
prepare
help.
for messages at some point. Not anytime soon because I haven't touched my book in a month, but
Eventually, just
yes. I drew one more little house. This is one that was facing a different way to all the other ones, so I actually had to draw like the little entrance with the little stairs and all that, which was very fun. And then I stopped early and like packed away my drawing tablet so I can go straight to bed. I'm
nice.
so tired. We had, first of all, mermaids and pirates were about as vultures and songbirds. Well, I'm afraid, Skeek, that this is the Team C stream, and even though we absolutely love having you here, only mermaids and pirates are going to get said hello to. I'm joking, I love you. Caitlin joined on lunch, so just here to vibe. We are unfortunately going to be leaving soon because someone's gotta sleep.
Yeah. Very important.
It's lovely to see you anyway. Mars couldn't tell us what happened in the last 25 minutes. Fair enough. Elaine joined during the sprint and started planning for her whip-related craft. Ooh.
Nice.
What are you making? Tell us.
What is it?
I know, guys, to know.
Skeek had you in the first half, but we found a solution. That's it.
We did. Yeah, basically he was like, if this character knows that they have a heart arrhythmia, why would they not be on medication for it? To like stop things like a heart attack from happening. Because I'm plot reasons need to have that happen. But then turns out that certain medications that you take could, in rare cases, actually like cause a heart attack. So the more you know. It's very rare, but for the purposes of fiction, not as rare. So
Oh no.
Well, rare things still happen.
yeah, exactly.
Jacob came home and brought a box, so the cats are very excited.
Because box.
I was
Box
gonna say
time.
a box of what, but no, of course, just a box.
Box.
How dare you? I feel personally insulted by this statement.
because he's trying to get you to swear, or
It's an embroidery scene. Oh my god, you gotta show us when it's done. Yes, cool.
That sounds like fun.
And the box had some stuff he ordered, but but the box is the important part. Yes, it is. Some has to be part of the statistics, Katie. Makes sense.
Exactly. This poor man who's having a heart attack. He survives, by the way. He doesn't die. I just realized, like, I talk about this character having a heart attack, and I never said whether he lives or dies.
It's fine. It's a book. You're allowed to kill people.
It's a romance. There's supposed to be a happy ever after, though. So that's like part of the genre. But anyway.
He could be happy in the afterlife.
Subvert the genre expectations.
Oh my god. Just suddenly shift this book to just be taking place in, like, the afterlife.
why not?
Why not? Then statistics don't matter. You can have anything you want happen.
Oh my god, Sky Knights are just the seagulls from Finding Names and Tweet.
Finding Nemo, I assume.
Okay. Thank you. I'm still confused. People die in permanences, not often, but enough. I think it's time for bed. Do you lovely people want to introduce yourselves?
Sure, why not? I've been Crystal. My channel's Crystal's Cluster, where I make a clusterfuck of content ranging from whatever I decide to do in any given day. Gaming streams happen twice a week now at 2 p.m. Well, 1 p.m. No, 2 p.m. Tuesdays. That's it. It's only once a week. I'm stoned. And then more productivity. More productivity on Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I would like to say I am not actually stoned. This is called sleep deprivation. It's fine.
Oh, you're poop leafing over there.
And I'm working on an 8-book series, one of them which is already sitting on the shelf while I start prepping for book 2. And yeah, I think I got it all. Did I get it all? I'm on Zara's channel on next week. I thought it was this week. That was a stream of consciousness. That's next week. Don't worry about that. Yeah, I think I got it all. I'll shut up now.
I got completely lost and confused, but I'm sure if any of that happens during times that I'm awake, I'll find out.
Don't worry. On Instagram, you'll know where I am and you'll know what I'm doing.
Watching your cat's tail whip violently back and forth, as you mentioned, that was the best thing.
Mm-hmm. Loved watching Azza in the corner.
Yeah,
It's like she's smacking the StreamYard duck.
I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. Ko-fi, Instagram, and Twitter is all I Write With Pride. You can get a peek at the summary of my book on the Nano site. Also, I Write With Pride. And on to
Pretty
you,
sure
Katie.
everything's linked as well.
I've been Katie. I hope I don't go robot-y here when I'm doing my outro like I did my intro. You can find me every single Friday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time with the lovely writer Steve Deardoll, who's been in the comments here. So we stream all the time, every Friday, without fail. We haven't missed a single one yet. And I do post videos sometimes, but mostly, if you want to know what I'm doing, you can follow my newsletter, which goes out once a month, so I won't clog up your inbox.
And I can confirm it's a brilliant newsletter. I love getting it.
Oh, thank you.
And
Oh no. What fresh hell are you guys going to do for the 100th? No traumatizing pranks, okay?
I cannot confirm nor deny anything.
I don't trust you.
Good. You never should.
yes, and I've been Martha. You're on my channel. I'm too tired to do a proper outro. Ooh. Hi, Sasha. Sorry, we are leaving, but it's lovely to see you. Yes. Also this. And there was some other comments that you can read in your own time. Okay, goodbye. I don't have an outro.